देखो सबसे पहले हम देंगे गिव एन अकाउंट ऑफ वैदिक लिटरेचर की कॉन्सेप्ट। देखो इंट्रोडक्शन देखो, द टर्म वैदिक लिटरेचर सिंपली मीन्स लिटरेचर बेस्ड ऑन और डिराइव फ्रॉम वेदास। वैदिक लिटरेचर का मतलब है simply means literature based on or derived from Vedas. Vedic literature represents one of the oldest and most significant bodies of text in ancient India, forming the foundation of Hindu religious and philosophical thoughts. Composed in Vedic Sanskrit, these texts encompass a wide range of topics including rituals, hymns, philosophy and social norms. पार्ट ऑफ वैदिक लिटरेचर, सबसे पहला है संहिताज। संहिताज आर द ओल्डेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ वैदिक लिटरेचर एंड कंसिस्ट ऑफ हिम्स, प्रेयर्स एंड मंत्रास डेडिकेटेड टू वेरियस डाइटीज। संहिताज आर द ओल्डेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ वैदिक लिटरेचर एंड कंसिस्ट ऑफ हिम्स, प्रेयर्स, मंत्रास डेडिकेटेड टू वेरियस deities. For example, 4 Vedas that are Rigved, Samaved, Yajurved, Arthved are the primary संहिताज। फिर उसके बाद है ब्राह्मणाज आर द प्रोज टेक्स्ट डेट एक्सप्लेन द रिचुअल एंड सेरेमनीज डिस्क्राइब्ड इन संहिताज। एक्सप्लेन्स द रिचुअल एंड सेरेमनीज डिस्क्राइब्ड इन संहिताज। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अत्र्या ब्राह्मणाज डेट इज एसोसिएटेड विद ऋग्वेदा एंड सतपाथा ब्राह्मणाज विच इज एसोसिएटेड विद यजुर्वेदा। अत्रिया ब्राह्मणाज और सतपाथा ब्राह्मणाज। Atriya Brahmanas related to Rigveda and Satvata Brahmanas were associated with Yajurveda. Aranyakas also known as forest treatises bridge the ritualistic Brahmanas and philosophical Upanishad। मतलब ritualistic ब्राह्मणास और उपनिषद को ये एंड ऑफ फिलोसफिकल उपनिषद। दे डील्स विद mysticism and philosophy and oppose sacrifice. For example, Atriya Aranyaka is associated with Rig Veda and Brihadaranya associated with Yajurveda. मतलब Atriya Aranyaka is associated with Rig Veda and Brihadaranyaka is associated with Yajurveda. Upanishad are philosophical or mystical texts that explore the nature of reality, self, the Atma and the ultimate truth. ठीक है। The Brahmans, they mark a transition of Vedic tradition from ritualistic religion to spiritual and metaphysical thought. They mark the tradition of Vedic tradition from ritualistic religion to spiritual metaphysic thoughts. For example, Chandogya Upanishad is associated with Samaveda and Mundaka Upanishad is associated with Atharvaveda। ठीक है। मेन फीचर ऑफ वैदिक लिटरेचर आर एज फॉलोज। सबसे पहला है ओरल ट्रेडिशन। द वेदा वर ओरिजिनली ट्रांसमिटेड ओरली फॉर सेंचुरीज बिफोर दे आर रिटन डाउन। oral traditions. The Vedas were originally transmitted orally from centuries before they were written down. Religious and philosophical text है ये। The Vedas contains hymns, prayers, rituals and philosophical reflections. Sanskrit language, ठीक है। The Vedas are written in Sanskrit. Miscellaneous subjects. The Veda cover a wide range of subjects including cosmology, mythology, philosophy and social customs। ठीक है। अब आता है मतलब miscellaneous subjects होते हैं। अब आती है importance of Vedic literature। सबसे पहला है foundation of Hinduism। Vedic literature form the core of Hindu religious texts, contains rituals, hymns and philosophies that have influenced Hindu belief, practice and tradition for thousands of years। ठीक है। Foundation of Hinduism provide philosophical insights. The Upanishad is section of Vedic literature offer profound philosophical insight into existence, the self and the universe। Offer profound philosophical insights into the existence of self and universe. The teaching have influenced not only Hindu philosophy but also other Indian traditions such as Buddhism and Jainism। Provide philosophical insight. Cultural and social impact. The Veda have greatly shaped Indian culture, affecting its social structure, art, music, language. Sanskrit, the language of Veda, is the foundation of many languages. अब आते हैं historical values. Vedic literature served as a crucial source for understanding earlier Indian society, its customs, belief, linguistic development. It provides insight into the socio-political landscape during the ancient time. Conclusion. The place of Vedas is very important in the history of world literature and culture. There are oldest and largest texts. These are oldest and largest texts of the world. Vedic literature encompasses a vast display of sacred texts. Vedic literature encompasses a vast display of sacred texts that provide profound insight into ancient Indian spirituality and society. Through its various components, which are Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas, Upanishad, highlight the evolution from ritualistic practice to philosophical exploration. Understanding these texts is essential for grasping India's rich cultural heritage and spiritual traditions. तो हमने देखा वैदिक लिटरेचर के बारे में बात करनी है, ठीक है। संहितास, ब्राह्मणास, आरण्यकास और उपनिषद के बारे में बात करो, ठीक है। गिव एन अकाउंट है ना, तो फिर आपने मेन फीचर्स दे दिया, फिर आप इम्पोर्टेंस दे दिए, ठीक है। राइट ए नोट ऑन कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ सर सैयद अहमद खान इन मॉडर्न एजुकेशन, ठीक है। Sir Syed Ahmed Khan was a prominent fighter in the year of 19th century who played transformative role in modern education for Muslim in India. His contribution laid the foundation for educational reform and social upliftment within the community, emphasizing the importance of Western style education and rational thoughts. His efforts to introduce Western style education and promote social and religious reform were instrumental in the development of modern India. अब आते हैं मेजर कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ सर सैयद अहमद खान इन मॉडर्न एजुकेशन। सबसे पहला है एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑफ साइंटिफिक सोसाइटी एट अलीगढ़। His aim of establishing the Scientific Society at Aligarh in 1964 was to translate Western work into Indian languages as a prelude to preparing the community to accept education and to instill a scientific temper among the Muslims, ठीक है। Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College, founded in 1875 in Aligarh. This institution was pivotal in promoting modern education among the Muslims. It combined Western science with Islamic teaching. Aiming to create a well-rounded educational environment. The college later evolved into the Aligarh Muslim University in 1920. Becoming a center for intellectual discourse and political activism within the Muslim community, ठीक है। एडवोकेसी ऑफ इंग्लिश एजुकेशन, हमने देखा इस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑफ साइंटिफिक सोसाइटी एट अलीगढ़, मोहम्मदन एंग्लो ओरिएंटल कॉलेज 1975 इन अलीगढ़, ठीक है। अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी उसको कहते हैं। एडवोकेसी ऑफ इंग्लिश एजुकेशन, सर सैयद believe that English education was essential for India's progress and advocated its widespread adoption. He argued that English education would help Indians understood Western culture and technology. He argued that English education would help Indians understand Western culture and technology and compete effectively in global arena, ठीक है। Rational interpretation of Islam, he advocated for rational interpretation of Islamic text, promoting a view that aligned religious belief with scientific advancement. This approach encouraged critical thinking and inquiry within the Muslim community, challenging conservative view that resist modernization. Aligarh movement, this effort was central to Aligarh movement, which aimed at awakening the Muslim community through education and social reforms. This movement sought to integrate modern educational practices while preserving Islamic value, fostering a new consciousness preserving Islamic value, fostering a new consciousness among the Muslims. Translation efforts. Sir Syed recognized the importance of making scientific literature accessible to the Urdu-speaking people. He translated numerous works into Urdu, facilitating a better understanding of modern science among the Muslims. Writings and journalism. A strong desire to improve the social condition of Indian Muslims led by Sir Syed to publish the journalist cause Tehjeebul Akhlaq in 1870. ठीक है, तो मेजर कंट्रीब्यूशन क्या है? एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑफ साइंटिफिक सोसाइटी एट अलीगढ़, मोहम्मडन एंग्लो ओरिएंटल कॉलेज, एडवोकेसी ऑफ इंग्लिश एजुकेशन, रैशनल इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ इस्लाम, अलीगढ़ मूवमेंट, ट्रांसलेशन एफर्ट इन्होंने लिए, और राइटिंग एंड जर्नलिज्म, तहजीबुल अखलक in 1870. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan contribution to modern education was far-reaching and has a lasting impact on India. His establishment of education institutions, promotion of scientific knowledge and advocacy for rational interpretation of Islam played a crucial role in empowering the community during a time of significant change. Syed Ahmad Khan's influence initiated social and educational reforms among certain section of Muslim, reflecting the dynamism of India's diverse religious community and their multifaceted choices. ठीक है, अब हम देखते हैं डिस्कस द रोल ऑफ सरदार पटेल इन यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस. ठीक है, सरदार पटेल ऑफन कॉल्ड एज आयरन मैन ऑफ इंडिया. As the first Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister of India, Patel was tasked with monumental challenge of integrating princely state. He recognized that without unification, India could fragmented into small independent regions, undermining the very essence of independence. He played a key role in integration of about 565 princely states into the Indian Union after independence. His leadership, determination and diplomatic skills played a key role in integrating the princely state into the Indian Union. अब आते हैं मेन बॉडी. Following is the सरदार पटेल रोल इन इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस. सबसे पहला है ट्रवनकोर. In July 1947, Travancore has declared that it would assert its right to remain independent. Patel diplomacy and statesmanship finally won over King of Travancore. This decision had a significant impact on the ruler of other state. अब आते हैं जूनागढ़. The Nawab of Junagadh decided to merge with Pakistan. While the people of state was strongly against it, Junagadh was finally integrated into India due to the determined effort of Sardar Patel. In February 1948, in a historic referendum, a overwhelming majority of people of Junagadh cast their vote in favor of favor of remaining in India. अब आते हैं, सबसे पहले हम देखा त्रवनकोर, फिर जूनागढ़. अब हम आते हैं कश्मीर. देखो, किंग हरी सिंह ऑफ कश्मीर वॉज अनडिसाइडेड अबाउट द मर्जर. हाउएवर, आफ्टर किंग वॉज इन्वेटेड बाई पाकिस्तान in October 1947, the king sought immediate assistance from Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He administered the oath of office to Sardar Patel at a press conference on integration of state of India. Help was offered and the king signed the document of merger in the written. Help was ordered and the king signed the document of merger in the written. The term of Kashmir merger was formulated in the period between October 1947 to 26 November 1949 was the when Constituent Assembly was drafting the Constitution of India. Hyderabad, ठीक है. The Nizam of Hyderabad, Mir Osman Ali Khan Bahadur, has signed a still agreement with the Indian government to maintain the temporary status quo. ठीक है. कौन सा agreement? Stand still agreement with Indian government to maintain the temporarily status quo. However, communal tension and violence in the state tension and violence in the state prompted Patel to take action. The Indian Army moved into Hyderabad under Operation Polo on 17th September 1948. The Nizam declared a ceasefire and Hyderabad was annexed. Nizam declared a ceasefire and Hyderabad was annexed to the Indian Union. अब आते हैं relief and rehabilitation. During the partition, Patel also organized relief and rehabilitation program for refugees fleeing from Pakistan to Punjab, and Punjab and Delhi, and worked tirelessly to restore peace and order during this turbulent period. All India services. One of the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's significant contribution was the establishment of All India Services, a concept enshrined in Article 312 of Indian Constitution. He saw these services as the steel frame of India that would further ensure the unity and integrity of the country. He considered officers of the services as partner in administration and expected them to maintain the highest standard of honesty and integrity. Establishment of States Reorganization Commission. Patel established the State Reorganization Commission to address regional disparity and create a more equitable distribution of power among the Indian states. Conclusion. Sardar Patel's role in integration of India was crucial. His combination of diplomacy, political acumen and decisive action. His contribution of diplomacy, political acumen and decisive action ensured that diverse princely states were unified into a single nation state and ensured the territorial integrity of newly independent nation. His legacy is celebrated as a symbol of Indian unity and nation building. His legacy as a unifier is celebrated in modern India, reflecting his vision of a cohesive and integrated country. What kind of hindrance do regionalism creates in development of India? Regionalism is an ideology that relates to region that aspired for its separate existence for religious, economic, social and cultural reason, or strive to maintain the separateness of such a region. Regionalism creates the following type of obstacle in development of India. पहला है division. Regionalism give rise to a sense of division and competition among different regions, which hinders the national unity and cooperation. For example, Jharkhand, which became a state after a prolonged movement, still lagged behind many states. Resource allocation. Regional rivalry affect the allocation of resources and development funds, potentially leading to imbalance and inequalities. For example, Vidarbha in Maharashtra, Saurashtra in Gujarat, Bundelkhand in Uttar Pradesh, Darjeeling in West Bengal. मतलब ये क्या है? Resource allocation. Regional rivalry affect the allocation of resources and development fund, potentially leading to imbalance and inequalities. जैसे विदर्भा महाराष्ट्र, सौराष्ट्र इन गुजरात, बुंदेलखंड इन उत्तर प्रदेश, दार्जिलिंग इन वेस्ट बंगाल. अब है challenges in coordination. Regional differences make it difficult to implement uniform policy across the country, which can lead to inconsistency and ineffectiveness. Division politics. Political parties use regional identity to promote division politics, leading to a lack of cooperation and consensus at national level, which can ultimately hinder the progress and development. This lead to identity-based politics, policy deadlock. Regional interest can sometimes lead to policy deadlock, which can hinder decision making and progress. The recent act passed by state like Haryana and Andhra Pradesh providing 100% reservation in private sector employment to local youth can be seen as a manifestation of regionalism and principle of son of the soil. This lead to policy deadlock. Economic inequalities. Regionalism can exacerbate existing economic inequalities between different regions, leading to social unrest and inequality. Regional rivalry can divert investment and resources away from national priority, thereby hampering overall development. Impact on national relation. Regionalism can hinder impact on international relations. ठीक है. Regionalism can hinder international diplomacy. West Bengal's dispute with Bangladesh over sharing of Teesta water hindered the international diplomacy. Social and cultural tendency. Identity politics can lead to regionalism, which can lead to social and cultural tensions. Emphasis on regional identity can sometimes lead to exclusion of other groups within the regions, thereby contributing to social fragmentation. Society challenges. Regional sentiments sometimes give rise to insurgent groups that operate the mainstream political administrative structure of the country, thereby creating internal security challenges. For example, the formation of Alpha faction in Assam, the activity of Mizo National Front in Mizoram, etc. are inspired by sentiment of regionalism and separatism. However, regionalism promotes the preservation of culture and traditions, development of local economies, political empowerment of local people, diversity. Step taking to address regionalism. सबसे पहला है state reorganization, national integration policies, economic development program, for example backward region grant fund, framework for dispute resolution, decentralization of power, for example Panchayati Raj. Conclusion. Regionalism in India, while fostering local identity and addressing specific regional needs, also present a significant challenge to national development. However, by addressing regional diversity, promoting cooperative federalism and ensuring inclusive growth, India can mitigate the challenge posed by regionalism and promote harmonious national development. Unemployment is the only cause for prevalent poverty in India. Comment नहीं देखो, poverty in India is a complex and multifaceted issue that affects millions of people. While unemployment is a significant factor contributing to poverty, it is not the sole cause. Other structural and systematic issues like income inequalities, low access to education and healthcare, regional imbalances, etc. also play pivotal role in perpetuating poverty. ठीक है, अब आते हैं unemployment and poverty. Unemployment lead to loss of income, making it challenges for families to meet the basic needs such as food, shelter, education. According to periodic labor force survey 2023-24, India's unemployment rate is 3.2%. ठीक है, this is a crucial issue, particularly among the young and women. For instance, rural unemployment often drive migration to urban area where migrants face exploitative wages and precarious living condition, मतलब पता नहीं peculiar या बेकार living condition, perpetuating poverty cycle. Causes of poverty. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है, रीजनल डिस्पैरिटी, इनइक्वालिटी, हेल्थ एक्सपेंडिचर, लो एजुकेशन अटेनमेंट, एग्रीरियन डिस्ट्रेस। अदर हैं देखो इनइक्वालिटी, इकोनॉमिक इनइक्वालिटी रिमेन्स अ मेजर बियरर और remains a major barrier to the poverty elevation. Oxfam 2023 report highlight that top 1% of India's population hold 40% of nation wealth, leading to stark disparities in the opportunities. Low education attainment, lack of access to quality education limits skill development, hindering employability and economic mobility. Health expenditure, high out of the pocket healthcare cost drive family into poverty. According to National Health Account Estimate 2021-22, out of the poverty expenditure as a percentage of total health expenditure is 39.4%. Regional disparities, states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh face high poverty rate due to underdeveloped infrastructure and industrial compared to states like Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. Agrarian distress, dependence on monsoon driven agriculture, low crop price further exacerbate rural poverty. Effort and suggestions, government programs like मनरेगा, दीनदयाल उपाध्याय अंत्योदय योजना, प्रधानमंत्री कौशल विकास योजना have aimed to address unemployment and poverty. However, a holistic approach focusing on improving education, healthcare and social security is essential. Conclusion, why unemployment is a significant driver of poverty? It is not the sole cause. Poverty in India arises from a web of interrelated issues that require targeted and integrated intervention. Addressing unemployment alongside systemic inequalities and infrastructure gap is crucial to achieving sustainable poverty alleviation. Do you agree with the statement that crime against women in India is increasing? ठीक है, इंट्रोडक्शन देखो. Crime against women in India has been a grave concern, with incidents such as sexual harassment, domestic violence, trafficking garnering national attention. According to annual report of National Crime Report Bureau (NCRB), crime against women rose 4% in 2022 compared to 2021, indicating an alarming trend. While statistics reflect increased cases, it is essential to evaluate whether this rise is due to actual incident or better reporting mechanism. ठीक है. Crime against women. Do we agree with the statement that crime against women in India is increasing? तो ये कह रहे हैं कि नेशनल रिपोर्ट ब्यूरो ने कहा है कि 4% इंक्रीज हुआ है. तो अब हमें देखना है, while statistics reflect an increasing case, it is essential to evaluate whether this rise is due to actual incident or better reporting mechanism. देखो, are crime against women increasing? NCRB reports indicate a rising number of cases like rape, domestic violence, dowry, death. For example, Uttar Pradesh registered the highest number of 65,743 cases of crime against women under IPC and special and local law. Increased awareness and easier access to legal mechanism has encouraged women to report crime. However, the root cause such as patriarchal norm and societal attitude remain significant contributing factors. देखो, patriarchal norm, deeply entrenched gender biases perpetuate violence and discrimination against women. ठीक है. फिर तुम्हारा inadequate law enforcement. पैट्रियार्की है, मतलब डीपली एंट्रेंच्ड जेंडर बायस perpetuate violence and discrimination against women, inadequate law enforcement, slow judicial processes, and low conviction rate. Only 29.8% of rape cases as per NCRB 2021 deter justice. Digital crime with increased internet penetration, cyber crimes like online harassment and blackmailing have surged. In improved reporting, awareness challenge like Me Too movements, initiatives like one-stop centers have encouraged victims to report cases, contributing to statistical rise. Impact of crime against women. Crime against women undermine their dignity, safety, and equal opportunities. They impact society by perpetuating inequality and discouraging women participation in public spaces and workforce. Government and judicial response. Laws like Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act 2013, Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013 address crime against women. The Supreme Court has uplifted women's right in landmark case like Visakha versus State of Rajasthan 1997, which mandated guideline to prevent वर्कप्लेस हैरेसमेंट. अब आते हैं गवर्नमेंट की इनिशिएटिव्स देखते हैं. पोस्ट एक्ट 2013, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, निर्भया फंड, डाउरी प्रोविज़न एक्ट ऑफ 1961, मिशन शक्ति, महिला हेल्पलाइन और स्वाधर ग्रीन स्कीम, वन स्टॉप सेंटर, PCPNDP एक्ट 1994. While data suggests an increase in crime against women, the rise reflects both actual cases and improved reporting mechanism. Addressing these crimes require not only stringent enforcement but also social changes to dismantle gender biases. Education, awareness, and quick justice delivery are vital to ensure women's safety and security. Ocean are the storehouse of resources. Write a short note. देखो, ocean covering 70% of Earth surface are often referred as blue lungs of the planet. They are vast storehouse of resources supporting life, providing livelihood, and playing a crucial role in regulating Earth climate. देखो ये क्या है? Storehouse of resources supporting life, providing livelihood, and playing a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. From food and mineral to renewable energy, ocean are a indispensable source of humanity. अब आते हैं resources which ocean hold. सबसे पहला है biological resources. Ocean are vital resource of seafood, supplying protein to billions of people worldwide. Marine biodiversity, including species like marine biodiversity including species like algae, coral, fish play a role in ecosystem and offer medical potential. For instance, compounds from marine organism are used in cancer treatment. ठीक है. ओशन रिसोर्स, बायोलॉजिकल रिसोर्स, मिनरल रिसोर्स एंड एनर्जी रिसोर्स. हमने बायोलॉजिकल रिसोर्सेज की बात कर ली कि ये प्रोटीन्स टू बिलियंस ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. इधर एकदम मरीन बायोडाइवर्सिटी है जिसमें एल्गी, कोरल एंड फिश प्ले रोल इन इकोसिस्टम एंड ऑफर मेडिकल पोटेंशियल. फॉर इंस्टेंस, कंपाउंड फ्रॉम मरीन ऑर्गेनिज्म आर यूज्ड इन कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट. अब उसके बाद आते हैं मिनरल रिसोर्सेज की बात करते हैं. Ocean are rich in minerals like salt, magnesium, polymetallic nodules. For example, Must 6000 समुद्रयान कहते हैं is a project by National Institute of Ocean Technology intended to explore the deep sea resources. अब आते हैं कोस्टल एरियाज एंड डीप सी बेड. प्रोवाइड पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस कंट्रीब्यूटिंग सिग्निफिकेंटली टू एनर्जी नीड. मुंबई हाई फील्ड इन अरेबियन सी इज ए मेजर सोर्स ऑफ ऑयल इन इंडिया. एनर्जी रिसोर्सेज. ओशन होल्ड इमेंस पोटेंशियल फॉर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी. Tidal wave and offshore wind energy projects are being developed globally to address the energy demand sustainably. Role in climate and economy. Ocean absorb about 30% of CO2 emission, acting as a carbon sink. They facilitate 90% of global trade through shipping routes and support coastal economy by tourism and fisheries. Recently, India has made its commitment to protecting major of ocean life and become a member of Biodiversity Beyond Natural Jurisdiction Agreement, popularly known as Treaty of High Sea, is a step in the right direction. Challenges: overfishing has led to depletion of fish stock, threatening food security. Pollution, including microplastic and plastic waste, oil spill, and industrial effluent, damage marine ecosystem. Climate change causes oral bleaching, rising sea level, alter ocean current, disrupting biodiversity and coastal living. Oceans are truly a storehouse of resources, but their sustainable use is critical for future generation. Initiatives like the United Nation Decade of Ocean Science 2021 से 23 and India's Deep Ocean Mission aim to protect and harness ocean resources sustainably. By combining conservation effort with innovative technology, humanity can cause the ocean remain a source of life and prosperity. ठीक है. Soil profile play an important role in agriculture. Do you agree? Soil profile refer to the vertical section of the soil that reveals its layer or horizon from the surface of bedrock. Soil profile refer to vertical section of soil that reveal its layers and horizons from the surface to the bedrock. It is important for determine the quality of soil for agriculture use, as it directly affects growth of crop and plants. अब आते हैं मेन बॉडी सॉइल प्रोफाइल की. देखो OABC. ओ मतलब हो गया है होरिजन, इसमें ह्यूमस ऑन ग्राउंड सरफेस. फिर एक में है होरिजन. ठीक है. टॉप सॉइल होती है रिच इन ऑर्गेनिक मैटर, टिपिकली डार्क कलर, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड जोन ऑफ लीचिंग. ठीक है. ये जोन ऑफ लीचिंग, ये मतलब हो गया हॉरिजन. ए हॉरिजन टॉप सॉइल होती है रिच इन ऑर्गेनिक मैटर, टिपिकली डार्क कलर, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज जोन ऑफ लीचिंग. बी हॉरिजन, ये हमारी सब सॉइल है, ऑल्सो कॉल्ड जोन ऑफ एक्यूमुलेशन, मे कंटेन soluble minerals such as calcite and क्लेचे. और सी ओरिजिन वेदर्ड बेडरॉक है, मतलब रोटन रॉक. बेडरॉक लाइज बिलो द सॉइल प्रोफाइल. Yes, soil profile is indeed fundamental to agriculture, influencing various aspects of crop production and land management. Understanding the layer of soil, each with distinct characteristics, enable farmers to optimize their practice for better yield and sustainability. Soil profile play a significant role in agriculture, and some of them are mentioned below. सबसे पहला है nutrient availability. The soil profile contains essential nutrients distributed across different layers, which are crucial for plant growth. The top soil, A horizon, is typically rich in organic matter and nutrients, while deeper layer may contain material that affects fertility. Fertility is important for plant growth, and a deep fertile topsoil layer can significantly increase agriculture productivity. Water retention and drainage. The soft texture of soil in the A layer of soil profile enable it to retain more water than other layer. Significantly increasing water holding capacity of the soil. The porosity and texture of different layers influence water holding capacity, which is vital for agriculture in irrigation management and drought resistance. अब आते हैं root penetration. Healthy root growth depends on structure and composition of the soil. Some plants have deep root that can reach nutrients and water from the lower horizon, while others have shallow root that rely on topsoil. Knowledge of soil profile help farmers select suitable crop based on soil's availability to support root penetration and nutrients uptake. ठीक है. Soil erosion and sustainability. Understanding the soil profile help Understanding the soil profile help prevent erosion by protecting the fertile topsoil from being washed away by rain or blown away by wind. Soil health. A healthy soil profile is essential for sustainable agriculture. It supports biodiversity, improve water quality, and reduce erosion. A regular assessment of soil profile provide insight into soil health, helping farmer adopting sustainable practices that maintain or improve soil quality over period of time. अब आते हैं मेजर गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव्स. सबसे पहला है नेशनल मिशन फॉर सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर. दिस मिशन प्रमोट सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर प्रैक्टिसेस इंक्लूडिंग सॉइल कंजर्वेशन टेक्निक्स एंड ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग मेथड एम एट एनहांसिंग सॉइल फर्टिलिटी. परंपरागत कृषि विकास योजना. दिस स्कीम ऑफ गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एम टू प्रमोट ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग एंड इम्प्रूव soil health by encouraging farmers to use eco-friendly and low-cost technology. Soil health card scheme. This program provides farmers with detailed information about the nutrient status of their soil, along with recommendation for fertilizer and amendments to improve productivity. प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना. This initiative focus on improving irrigation facility across India, ensuring that water management aligns with specific need of different soil type and crops. Integrated nutrient management. This approach encourages balanced use of chemical fertilizer along with organic input to improve soil health and crop productivity sustainably. The soil profile provides valuable information about the physical, chemical, and biological properties of soil, making it indispensable for agricultural development. By understanding the soil profile, farmer can make informed decision on crop selection, irrigation, and soil management, which directly impact agriculture productivity and sustainability. अब हमें जानना है थ्रो लाइट ऑन रोहिंग्या रिफ्यूजी इन साउथ ईस्ट एशिया. Rohingya refugee crisis is one of the most serious humanitarian challenge in South Asia. Rohingyas are Muslim minority group of Myanmar who have faced decades of persecution, discrimination, and violence. Key points in context of Rohingyas refugee crisis are as follows. सबसे पहला है statelessness. Rohingyas are one of the world largest stateless people, with Myanmar refusing to grant them citizenship. Persecution. Rohingya has faced widespread discrimination, faced displacement and violence, including extrajudicial killings, rape and destruction of their villages. Mass migration. Violence erupted in Myanmar's Rohingya Rakhine state in August 2017, forcing millions of Rohingyas to flee their homes. Humanitarian crisis. Most Rohingya refugees are living in Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh, which is the world's largest refugee camp. Conditions in these camps are deplorable, with inadequate access to food, clean water, healthcare, and education. Regional implications. Rohingya crisis has had a wide-reaching impact on neighboring countries such as India. Bangladesh has strained relationship with Myanmar and its neighbors and poses challenge for regional cooperation. Uncertainty about the future. The future of Rohingya refugees remains uncertain, with limited prospect for their repatriation or resettlement. हर जगह जा रहे हैं ये लोग भाई. इंडियाज़ रिस्पॉन्स, देखो हमने सबसे पहले तो ह्यूमैनिटेरियन एड दी। ऑल्दो इंडिया इज़ नॉट ए सिग्नेटरी ऑफ यूनाइटेड नेशन कन्वेंशन 1951 और 1967 protocol related to status of refugee, and it does not currently have a national law on refugees. Still, India has provided some humanitarian assistance through NGO and international organization by drawing inspiration from constitutional morality of upholding humanity. Security concern. Indian government has expressed concern about national security regarding documented migrants. International engagement. India has participated in discussion at international forum regarding Rohingya crisis, but not committed to resettling more refugees or providing them with legal status. Government's effort to resolve Rohingya's crisis. Limited refugee acceptance. India has not officially recognized Rohingya as refugee and has limited their formal settlement option. Focus on repatriation. The government has primarily advocated for repatriation of Rohingyas to Myanmar despite concern about their safety and security upon returns. Border security measures. Government has implemented strict border control to prevent further influx of Rohingya refugees. International cooperation. Government has participated in international forum and discussions on Rohingyas crisis, emphasizing the need for regional solution and importance of addressing the root cause of crisis in Myanmar. Conclusion. Rohingya refugee crisis is a complex humanitarian and political issue that requires a comprehensive and coordinated response from international community. Addressing the root cause of crisis and ensuring the safety and well-being of Rohingya refugees is essential to achieve a just and lasting solution. Write a short note on 9-number channel and its strategic importance. 9-number channel is an important sea route located in Indian Ocean separating Lakshadweep and Minicoy. अच्छा, ये है 9 नंबर. Minicoy नीचे है, लक्षद्वीप ऊपर है. It is so named because it is located on 9-degree latitude, 9 north of equator. Its strategic importance is multifaceted, impacting trade, defense, and regional security. Following are the strategic importance of 9-degree line. सबसे पहला है maritime trade route. 9-degree channel is a vital route for international shipping, one of the world's busiest sea route. Many ships traveling from Middle East to Southeast Asia or even further Pacific passes through this route, making it vital for global commerce. India's naval interest. This channel holds immense strategic importance for India's maritime security. The Indian Navy keep a close watch on the region to ensure the safety of trade route and prevention of potential threats such as piracy, smuggling, or any hostile activity. Energy resource. A large portion of India's energy import from Middle East pass through this channel. Ensuring safe passage for oil gas tanker is crucial for country's energy security. फिर है तुम्हारा proximity to Maldives. Both India and Maldives are important stakeholders in regions. India's presence in Lakshadweep provide strategic surveillance channel and cooperation with Maldives ensure security of surrounding water. Regional geopolitical significance. 9-degree channel is a region that gaining geopolitical attention due to growing importance of Indo-Pacific. The channel is important for India's maritime influence and its strategic ties with island nations such as Maldives, which help balance major power in the region. फिर है तुम्हारा countering Chinese influence. The corridor is also seen as a way to counteract China's growing influence in the region. Humanitarian operation. The 9-degree channel facilitated search and rescue operation and the movement of vessels involved in humanitarian missions, enhancing the region's capacity to respond to the emergencies. फिर आते हैं conclusion. 9-degree channel is not only vital for regional trade and economic activities, but also play a crucial role in defense strategy and humanitarian efforts in the Indian Ocean region. Its significant extend to border geopolitical dynamics involving maritime security and international relations.